think I've seen that, but the game's about to start on the stream, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're loading in. We will get to see the Pax Jack
Jungle
skin,
Jack. It's Jungle Jack.
Ooh, yes, it is Pax Jax. Nice.
but we will not see the the Pax Twisted Fate, which is a little bit more rare because I think when Riot did that, one League of Legends wasn't as popular, and I don't think people knew that that skin was really being given out at the time. So, um,
This thing's cost like a couple $100 now.
I don't even have it. It's upsetting because I was around then. But I have the Jax one and the Severe one now.
yeah,
They run a couple $100.
yeah, maybe they'll release 2 this year, and then we can have you can have a full 5-man Pax team between Sivir, Twisted Fate, and Jax.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I doubt they will. I hope to make a Pax skin I play though. I'd be very happy.
So we're having a little bit of an invade here down by the blue side. Sneaking around. They're probably going to hook in and around this time, I believe, instead of going straight in. Yep, there it is.
Oh, going straight in. They had nobody in that brush. Actually, they won't know he's there. Jax, Jax, were you just standing there?
No.
Gotta expect this.
Is he DC'd or something? Let's see if he reacts. Oh, he does
Oh.
react. He's not DC'd. And they are all over him. He's going to have a lot of trouble there trying to throw up his stun. It will just barely go off, but Vayne's going to pick that off. And great open there for Team Tasty.
Excuse me.
That game was drug out a lot, but I have to say right now, I don't know, because when we entered the lobby of the game, the chatter kind of was from the other team was like, you know, can you beat us, you know, quicker this time or something like that. I don't know if it was much of a taunt or like if they're a little bit slightly demoralized from this or whatnot, but they're going to come back in with 5 now. Going to get the stun off onto Mundo, and oh wow, rope-a-dope here. Mundo's definitely going down. He's going to sacrifice himself pretty much. And so they're just going to trade kills. So hey, you know what, coming back in there.
Guess it worked out. It was a good play by Purple Team to actually all 5 go there.
Yeah,
That was a little bit unexpected. A lot of teams, when they usually die, they're just like, alright, whatever. All sad.
yeah.
Won't ever go back. But they actually win in all 5 and take the kill. That was well played.
And Nidalee's probably going to get up there just in time to catch this XP. I was worried that maybe she would miss a little bit up there, but she's actually not going to miss any.
Lee Sin tried to push this lane right away, but he actually saved every single creep for her.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a mistake there. But it's all good. I mean, his intention was, you know, was trying to be correct, you know, push it into the tower as fast as possible, maybe, but
Oh.
I think she last hit every single CS that was left there almost when she ran in, which is pretty cool.
That's interesting. Most, like, ADs, Veins and whatnot, if they get first blood, they usually sell potion by Dorns. He actually picked up a dagger.
Yeah, I guess gonna run off the theory that, you know, she wants that tag speed to stack the silver bolts and get that true damage in.
Actually, oh no. I was gonna say Vayne's good against Mundo, but they have the Mundo.
Yeah, this player does really like Vayne, or I think does really like Vayne. So this is kind of what they want here. For
Jack's gonna look for a gank top because he's very pushed out. He's gonna come around.
has double buff. He's gonna
Does have double buff. Got his
much-
stun off.
applies the red
Hit
buff,
very
safeguard
hard.
out, and burns the flash too. So Lighthouse probably gonna back off this maybe. Otherwise, he'd be in danger of getting camped. Mundo's gonna clear red with a little bit of health left.
Actually, this Lee Sin went to lane with 5 potions.
Oh wow.
First blood, assist gold, real strong. And Morgana went ahead, bought it really early, got an early ward, started off with Dorns. She's got item advantage mid, and her wave's pushing back, so she didn't miss very much at all.
Jack's just making the rounds up in jungle. He's gonna rotate maybe for a gank onto mid now. make something happen possibly here. Looks like he might just head across to Raise, and he could maybe kill Mundo. Nope, he's gonna come. Oh, there's the stun, but easy black shield out. It's gonna be caught by the pool snare combo, dark binding.
This Lee Sin up top is playing very aggressive right now, pushing to the lane very hard. Which he only has a ward right there, so if this Jax goes through the try right there, could be very bad for him because he does have his flash down.
Yeah, I agree. The other good thing too is he's actually, he doesn't rely on mana, and Nidalee is actually pretty low on mana here. She has to use a lot of her mana in this lane, so this pressure might be working out for him. Jack's a little bit low now. Don't know if we'll see a gank from him. Probably gonna go back here. Buy up.
So Mundo gonna check out bot a little bit, and it is not warded, but they will see him come in right now. But if he keeps on going,
he's to land the
maybe
cleaver if they're gonna convert this into anything. If he does that, they might be able to get it. But Vane's not following. Arcane shifts over the cleaver, turns around, misses the mystic shot.
nothing really gained there. Mundo just kind of running around.
And Zion actually, he's actually been doing a good job farming with his mystic shots from range, and just sneaking in there for a kill. Not too afraid of this Vayne combo. And Nidalee, she's actually level 6 before. Oh, okay, now they're both level 6. I thought maybe I saw that wrong. I thought she was level 6 before him.
Nidalee still staying here, hasn't bought, no mana. She really does not want to miss any XP. Jack's gonna come up top again, but Lee Sin maybe did not see it on the ward.
That's gonna Sonic
Very good
Wave
escape,
safeguard
though.
out, yeah. Pretty smooth. Right there. They've traded a little bit at bottom, but no one really has gotten advantage in any of the trades so far.
Lighthouse is the ribbon we saw earlier, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Seems very good mechanically.
Yeah.
Really fast. Impressed.
He's definitely seems like one of those players that's like put in the time to know what to do in a lot of situations, and reacts really quickly because of it.
TF gonna go ahead and get his blue. Morgana gonna do the same in a second. Not much going on. Actually, TF and Jax going bottom looking for a gank. But Jax will be giving away a little bit.
Yeah,
He did run through.
and the thing is too is like they blue pilled back, so there's nothing there really to take. And Lee Sin's kept Nidalee against that turret pretty much this entire time. I mean, besides the ganks come in, but he has the confidence he can be able to escape. Has no ward there right now. TF rotating over, maybe TF taking big wraith, I think. Nope, it's not. Blue has good warding right now. Purple lacking any wards on the map, except for the one tri-bush down bottom.
Lee Sin being a real jerk. He tried to finally go back and buy, but he hit her with a Q. He's trying to keep her here as long as he can.
Yeah, definitely punishing her. Really solid 66 versus 65 though, so he doesn't have a huge CS advantage because of this.
I'm actually surprised how well Nidalee's done. She's always pushed her tower, and she's done a very good job of last hitting. I would kind of thought that she would have fallen behind.
Yeah, I would have too, but I mean, even when she ran up late, she still was able to last hit all the melee minions, so definitely good at last hitting. And Twisted Fate,
Oh, and
possibly
TF
coming in, but he gets
got
bound,
down,
and
but he's
Soul
going to
Shackle.
ult.
Ignite comes in, and that will finish him off. Just an auto attack in there. The coup de grace.
That was really well played by Morgana. Right as he was teleporting away, got hit by a bind. He was obviously not looking at all where he was. By the time he went back to his champ, he was too late because he died. And Ignite and Soul Shackle, and that may be Dragon for blue team right now.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be as they pull it out.
Mundo doesn't have his ult up. Don't use it too late, Mundo. Soraka did actually pop heal, a little bit of a panic right there.
Dragon reset a little bit, so he gained back a little bit of health. And Jack's just
Lee
waiting.
Sin even came back down.
Maybe going for the steal.
They will secure it.
Yeah, Smite is going to secure that right there. Jack's run away a little bit into the jungle. Does gain sight. And might Resonating Strike it now. Oh, I don't know. It's going to be yellow card. You got to be careful, but he's going to safeguard out. This Lee Sin knows what he's doing.
A little bit crazy.
It's okay. I like Lee Sin. I mean, he's a fun character. At least, as a viewer and a player, because he has a lot of tricks and is pretty flashy. So, I'm glad Lighthouse is at the helm.
Yep.
Bottom CS 85 to 88, so pretty.
He did actually pick up a kill in mid. Literally came up from the bottom jungle area, which I don't even know what she was doing right there. But they did manage to pick up the kill and kill her through a black shield.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good dive, good move there. And Jax is going to follow up. They might try to put some more pressure on Elise on top. I imagine Lighthouse could be able to escape out of this. He's get Dragon kicked away. Get off me.
TF went ahead, got very upset about that death right there. Bought a pink ward for that brush. Said that's not going to happen again.
Never again. TF pushing up the lane here. Who's going to go over to recover some of that CS?
Now Nidalee can play extra aggressive. She actually has a blue buff and is harassing very well up top against Lee Sin finally. The unmovable object, I thought. But it looks like that blue buff, she pops out to heal, which she did right now. She'll be able to keep on harassing. Good dodge on that resonating strike. Actually, what is that even called? Okay, it is resonating strike.
Yeah. Sonic Wave and then Resonating Strike's the execute move. So bottom lane pretty even in CS. Both trading. Looks like Jack's going to rotate down here. Might sneak into the brush, but there is a ward there. Or wait, oh never mind. Never. He's a privileged other team. You'd have to stun when getting condemned away. I don't know. Jack's it seems like he's been coming in for ganks, and there's been no follow up by his team. It's like he goes in, ganks, and his team's like, all right, you handle that, and then he gets kicked or condemned away.
Yep. Anywhere he goes, he just gets knocked back. And actually, TF did pick up that ward there with that pink. And what I noticed there, he got 27 gold, not 25, from that passive.
Yeah, making money. Is a nice little bonus there.
I didn't even know it worked like that on the wards. It's interesting.
Yeah, I guess it's killing any, including wards. Cool deal.
Mundo already picked up an oracles right now, so we'll see if purple team responds to that and gets an oracle themselves. And actually, I'm a little bit surprised that this bot lane hasn't really, nothing's really gone on down there. Just been passive farming the whole time.
Yeah.
But here comes the gank onto Mundo right now, and he actually did not stun the Mundo, he stunned the Lee Sin.
And yeah, Lighthouse is going to be able to back out of this.
And since TF did that and failed, his mid's now getting pushed, so you'll miss out on about a creep wave. Yeah, a little bit of an advantage in XP compared to Morgana, because Morgana's about halfway through to 12, TF's just Barely hit 11. And actually, Morgana got a very good bind off, and the ignite, and the shackle, and she will pick up the kill on TF.
Yeah, great work right there. You know, Zero Dad just catching him sleeping just a little bit there. I was able to land the combo. Jack's gonna pick up some XP and gold for himself in the meantime. And he's actually being caught by a pool combo as well.
Good thing that her ult was already used for a kill. He would have died too. Lee Sin actually still just pushing top with this crazy sustain.
So Nilly went back here, has the phage.
Actually, bot lane, a little bit of action. Vayne getting ignited and running around. Here comes the ult, and it will miss.
Good
She actually
tumble.
dodged it with the tumble.
Soraka coming back to healer so she can stay in on this game.
Morgana has taken down mid tower, moving Vange right there, and I believe Dragon should be up soon, so I think they will get ready for this.
Yeah, it is a big deal when you can actually take down the, that mid tower, and it really opens up the rest of the map, especially for roaming chances too. Makes a lot of lanes dangerous to push on. So it should be very good for Team Tasty right here. And it looks like they're going to head up after clearing that. Mundo does have an Oracle, so he can go out and clear, just ward check really quickly, see if it is open.
Jack's in a little bit of bad spot because Lee Sin knows he's here.
And he does have an Oracle, so he doesn't want to
Actually,
die.
he doesn't know he's there. He just wanted to go mid. Sybil just kind of running around looking for wards, almost ran in the wrong area.
And now there's a collapse onto bot. Here we go, Mundo coming down from behind. Will he land a cleaver? He will land it onto Janna, and he will start to hit, applying that red buff. Pretty safe at this point. I don't think they can actually run him down, but Lee Sin and we're going to have started Dragon. Rest of purple team trying to close in on this. Nidalee is top though. She's going to push that turret and try to take it down. She will get it in response, but blue team's going to pick up the Dragon, and little juke there by Jax.
Looks like Nidalee not going to just stop there too. She's realized everybody's still around Dragon, so she's going to get as much damage as she can on this tower.
Yeah, TF getting a little bit of harassment there, but he doesn't care. He's going to back off out of this. And she should get this a little bit below half. Maybe even... I don't think she will kill it. She sees too many people missing, and so she's going to back out of this to be safe. And True Shot Barrage coming in to clear out this wave to try to protect this turret. Not going to be enough. It will fall. So Blue Knight just picking up turrets, probably going to be top next. It's really, really low in health. And Tasty looking pretty good. They have just barely a 3k advantage. Not running away with it or anything. But just making some solid moves. Oh, jump down there, and Lighthouse does not care.
Dane finally finished her butt there. She's had it for a while. She's 22 stacks on it, almost halfway filled. But she's getting actually chased by Ezreal right now. Ezreal playing super aggressive, but Dane will get healed. And turn around, condemn him against the wall. And chase him.
Oh,
Silver
and Team
bolts.
Heal comes in.
Oh,
One more
up.
hit. Not going to be able to get it.
Is he going to go for it?
Chase power is so strong though. Janna in a lot of trouble. Still has Monsoon. Is she going to use it? I think she thinks she is safe enough. There is no tower there. So Vayne can actually keep chasing this if she really wants to. Probably not going to. Jax coming down in response. Morgana with no health up the turret. Jax is just going to barely find her and kill her right before she's able to recall. Craziness.
That was very well played. Glad Jax popped his ghost too. See, he didn't pop his ghost, there's no way he would have caught that. And it was very fast reaction timing too. Could have been a little bit slow on that one. She would have gone away there. Yeah, looks like, well, I was watching about the whole time. I'm just going to have to go ahead and guess that TF ate another bind and got ulted again. Lee Sin coming down, Nidalee falling.
this top jungle. Top turret still healthy. Mundo's still with that Oracle. And Jack. Blue, the warding the warding from both teams is picked up. The blue side of the jungle is warded everywhere.
Perp has map control on the top half, then blue's got the bot. Looks like more wards down there.
Tasty Jam's probably just going to go back to farming here. Wait for some objectives to spawn and then make some moves on them.
Let's just see what this Jax builds with this Ruby Crystal, because he has double Dorns right now. I guess he may be going to Phage. I guess Purple Team can be Team Trinity Force, unless he ends up building a Frozen Mallet out of that. Because Nidalee is working on Trinity Force as well. Bot lane going for another kill, playing very aggressive, but she popped her ult and decided to run away. I feel like she probably could have chased that a little bit, maybe forced the Janna ult on that one.
Yeah, I actually
Vayne
agree.
hits very hard. It was Ezreal doing the bullying a little bit earlier, but lately this Vayne has been doing a little bit too much damage for this Ezreal.
Yeah, and it actually did, had her, on the run, but once that was just because Soraka was missing. That once Soraka came in with those heals, flipped it completely around. Now they do have oracles up here. They're gonna clear their blue buff. Make sure they lose vision on that. Morgana looks like she rotated up, thought about a gank possibly. Nidalee's pretty elusive though to try to catch.
Here's Vayne playing aggressive once again. Actually, she could condemn against that dead tower.
Yes, she could. And Arcane shifted
did
the
not
last
go
second
for it.
with a Monsoon. So Monsoon is down. Ezra's gonna back off out of this.
I think she had enough time there too to actually condemn against that tower.
Yeah, I definitely think that was a possibility. And the Monsoon reaction was just slightly late. I mean, it was after the Arcane Shift, I think. Waited last possible second, maybe, but still.
I do think that the spot lane is playing very safe and smart, because, I mean, this Vayne could be going really aggressive on this Ezreal, but I think he's also kept in mind that there is a TF on this map, and if he plays too aggressive, he will be punished for that. And actually, they're going to say hello to Morgana mid. 3 people.
Soul Shackle's going to hit 2 people. Mundo coming in, trying to support this Ignite going on to Morgana. Morgana will fall, and Mundo is now in a 3v1. The rest of the team, Ezreal picking a fight with Vayne, but he's going to come out on top, actually. Soraka alone. Heals coming in. Twisted Fate all comes in. And a double kill in Purple Team with a 4 for none.
Wow, it was a huge turnaround right there. And they got an Oracle off of Mundo. That's really what TF needed too. TF just has needed his help mid. He actually picked a few kills, got some XP out of that. Still a little bit behind in gold, but that's definitely what they were looking at, and they needed that for sure. It was very well played. And Dragon's up, so they will actually be taking the lead in this game in gold. And kills, so.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, Tasty looked like they had a pretty good game for him now, but now has been turned around. And Lee Sin just throwing out the Sonic Wave just for funsies. Not going to go in and sacrifice himself. I think Tasty needs to kind of pull it together. I think they started off really strong and just kind of gotten, fallen asleep a little bit in a few situations there. I think as a team it would have been really hard for, for Team Rampage to pull off the 4-0 like they did. But since they could take them on piecemeal, win their little battles, it worked out. And oh my gosh, Tasty Jam.
This is a very good call.
Yes.
They know, they suspect it's being done, but they don't actually have a ward on it. Here comes the 2-shot barrage for the steal. Will it happen? Just a little bit too late, actually.
Yeah, just a second too late. And now they're going to rotate top, take top turret as well. That was a very good move. Meanwhile, bottom pushing in response. Ezreal's going to probably be solo pushing. So Jay's going to come down and keep helping him out. 3 members of Team Rampage are rotating top. It looks like we're going to have a little bit of a push war going on. I don't know if they're going to actually be able to defend this at all from top lane, but bottom lane absolutely undefended. And they're going to pick up a second turret before the blue team possibly, or at the same time.
This is exactly what blue team needed too, because at this point, Nidalee is going to be stronger than Lee Sin if this game keeps on continuing out. So they need to pushed their advantage. They've got their Baron. Now they just have to start using the most out of this Baron and push every single outer tower right now at this point. Because Lee Sin's already a little bit behind on Nidalee in levels at this point. She's 2 out top, and Nidalee's going to do way more than Lee Sin endgame.
And bottom base turret is down. They were actually able to keep a lot of pressure off, and blue team has decided no, they're going to turn this around and go in. They're rotating back onto top turret. They've been delayed so long, and I'm actually scared for blue right now. Will they finally be able to blue pill? And looks like purple's going to actually back off here. But they kept getting delayed by the harass and poke, and Soraka going in there and eating a shot so Vayne could finally get back. Vayne took a ton of burst trying to blue pill or recall earlier. And Twisted Fate ult is up. Is he going to chase down anybody? Looks like he's going to come in ahead, and they're going to pick off Soraka right away, losing that buff. And now Mundo, will he be able to escape? Has a lot of CC reduction, but it's not going to be enough. And so they lose 2 kills, 2 Baron buffs right there. So I think purple made the correct decision. I think they won out in that trade. I mean, they lost Baron buff, but they were going to get a base turret and an inhibitor. That's going to keep blue honest if they want to push out. And they were able to get 2 kills there at the end.
It's actually kind of a funny fight right there, because as you're watching at the tower, Mundo was diving a few people, chased 2 away, and there was Nidalee just running around the bushes, jumping around, and 3 people looked like were distracted by it. I don't really know what Nidalee was doing. She was like full HP.
Yeah. Lee Sin was doing a dance there, waiting for the goal for Morgana to come over and get blue. Oh,
very good
that grab.
I worked on it, but you got a little bit too close. You don't have an hourglass, so she does have the hourglass, so maybe she would have been safe, but she's...
Ooh,
Axe.
wow.
Vayne hitting very hard.
And Lee Sin's all in, actually kicks away Janna with that ignite. Will be able to pick up the kill. It just barely doesn't.
Shut down.
And able to actually pick up a kill on onto each other, basically there. Quick little trade. This game is completely even in gold so far.
Yep. And Baron buff should be out really soon. Actually, it's about 1/4 left. Still ticking down. Next fight, there won't be a Baron buff. Both teams are at pretty much equal gold, so next team fight for a dragon, I'm gonna have to guess, gonna be it. Whoever wins next team fight is gonna lose probably an inhib or a lot of inner towers, depending on how it goes.
Yeah, next team fight's gonna actually could decide a lot. The thing about blue is they're a little bit restricted because they have to defend against these super minions. Again, you know, that might be, you know, the key little tipping point edge that, you know, allows Team Rampage to, you know, stay in this game and carry it through.
And actually, Jax did end up getting a Frozen Mount and not a Trinity after all. And now it seems like he may be working on a Wit's End, maybe. Because he does have that null magic mantle. Or it could be a Hex Drinker. I'm interested to see how this Jax build, because there's so many different ways you can really build him.
Yeah, Morgana actually did end up picking up that Rabadon's Death Cap, so she's going to have a lot more burst now. On top of what she already had. Both teams moving up towards this top jungle side. Janna with that Oracle clearing wards. So
Vayne needs to get up top. Everyone's converging in on this tower, and she was farming bot, pushing it back out. And actually, they're gonna go. Oh no, never mind. But they're gonna be pushing top.
And we might see a team fight here soon. If someone can pick someone off. It looks like Lee Sin's going to be engaged on Morgana, trying to run in there, catch someone with her ult. She's going to catch 3 people, be pushed away by Monsoon. Pretty brilliant, but they're going to sacrifice Jax in the process. Great Sonic Wave, Resonating Strike onto Ezreal. Ezreal has no mana here. No other escape. He's going to use his flash to get out of this. Exhaust actually going on to Twisted Fate. Nidalee is going to fall, gets cleavered. I don't know if Twisted Fate's going to be able to get out of this. Will he be able to flash? He will be able to flash out of this. Janna flashing as well, but Vayne is on the hunt. Will she be able to run this down with her passive? No, she won't. And let's just see what blue decides to do with this 2-for-0 trade right there.
Nidalee actually flashed over that ledge, not in Cougar form. I think her initial plan was to flash over and do a takedown, but she was in her ranged form and ended up just doing nothing, getting exhausted and dying. A little bit of a misplay right there by the Nidalee. Dragon is up. Both team has everybody up pretty much. Nidalee's up in 5, so I think there may be a fight there, and Baron should be in the next few minutes too. So I think both teams will start getting wards and Oracle clearing around that area.
Jin rotating in with their triple wards. Team Rampage is going to pick up Dragon, get a little bit extra gold for themselves here. Blue still realizing that the super minions are pushing, although the inhibitors finally respawned, so should have a little pressure relieved here. And I imagine the next action, topic is going to be Baron and the team fight that happens there.
I'd like the team fight that happened right here at the top lane part, where Morgana ulted with Soul Shackle hit 3. She did not hit her hourglass quick enough to not get knocked back by Janna. And that would have made a huge difference to get those stuns off, or even force them to flash out.
Got the support ward battle going down right now. And Vayne actually retreating from the super minions, running top. Baron has been started. We will have a fight on our hands here. Baron already half health. They're going to want to get in there quicker if they want to stop this. And I think they're going to have Baron when this fight does start. Sonic Wave comes in. Morgana hits 4 targets, gets monsooned out. Soul Cycle will land onto Janna. Sybil will fall down first. Nidalee trying to fight out of this, kiting out of the fight. Twisted Fate still staying in this, trying to fight off Lee Sin. Lee Sin flashing to the other side, brilliant right there, but will be picked up by the Ignite. Nidalee just running for her life. They need to forget about her. Got distracted just long enough, and she will get.
That was a lot of damage by Morgana right there. She turned the tides of that fight instantly with that Soul Shackle on them, and she even got the stun off on a few.
And Nidalee
very well
pretty
played.
Smart rotating bottom here to try to get this inhib. The inhib probably will fall just from the minions. They won't be able to stop this. Soraka trying desperately to stop it, but unfortunately she cannot heal inhibitors. But will she save it at 1 health? Oh, at 70 health left. Oh wow, that was close. But smart play, running away, but also realizing that, hey, maybe I can go down and get this inhib too. I'm elusive, I'm Nidalee, and I'm doing a great job.
This Vayne actually at this point is very scary. In that fight, they all had to flash out and got split up, but just let Vayne pick off people one by one.
Yeah, that time that was definitely a clutch Morgana ult right there. Perfect timing, getting in there, and not getting blown away or anything. So, good work.
Vayne just picked up her last whip or 2. Maybe if she decides to get Infinity Edge as the next item, maybe she may go Guardian Angel. She definitely is very strong right now. Only 1, 1, and 4, but she is probably the target to be focused at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if you definitely ignore her, she gets to do her job. She is a hyper carry. She's much like a Kog'Maw. If you just let her sit back, she will chunk your team very, very quickly.
I mean, at this point, I don't even think Nidalee can 1v1 this Vayne. Just that Bloodthirster is just too much life steal, and the knockback and the tumbling away. So I guess for Lee Sin's not a very good late game. He's just gonna have to be the tank for the Vayne, more or less. I think this game right now is gonna revolve around this Vayne. I think Purple Team's best bet at this point is TF does have his Lich Bane, and if he gets stacked deck, gold card, ignite, wild card, and whatnot, that's probably the only way this Vayne's gonna be killed right now. He's got to do a very big move as TF, which probably would be the flash gold card on Vayne.
Throwing a lot of poke right now at Vayne, which is being healed right back up by Soraka. Both teams sitting up here. I think Tasty might be just waiting for the Baron to wear off, and then they might think about an engagement again. Rampage putting the pressure back on bottom. Jax, meanwhile, running around top, pretty separated from his team. If Tasty does collapse onto this, it might be bad for Rampage. Looks like they're
Jack's
basically
pushing mid. They have 4 bot.
Yeah, looks like they're basically saying,
Morgana's gonna go ahead.
yeah, give up inhib or give up mid turret.
It's like they definitely do not want to go
Oh,
up
there's
to
the
Niv, and
engagement. Lee Sin jumping in. Talongale gets pushed back out. Nidalee back in. There is no tower to fall back to. Soraka's going to get blown up right away, but here comes Morgana. How will the ult land? And Janna's going to be absolutely dominated here. Jack's on to Vayne, but he gets exhausted. That is a dead Jack, unless he might be able to escape out of this. Jumps to his teammates, but gets leaf striked and chased down, and Lee Sin will pick up the kill, but fall in response. There's a lot of damage between those 3 heroes right there. Huge burst potential.
3 for 3 fight, and they held their inhib pretty well, especially since I think their Baron had just actually ran out maybe during that fight almost. Or maybe even a little bit before.
It ran out just before. Yeah, good play there. Soraka getting caught out just a little bit, but a lot of protection as you saw. The rest of the team collapsing onto Vayne to protect her. Pretty good deal. And Lee Sin, you know, with that the great, you know, full screen resonating strike as always to pick up the kill on the escaping Jax. Looks like Rampage is going to back off, clear out this top wave, which is pushing pretty heavily. It's going to be a lot of gold for someone.
Vayne has actually picked up a Quicksilver Sash too. Looks like she's scared of that gold card and maybe the exhaust that they have. She went ahead and got the QSS.
Yeah, not a bad idea. You know, a lot of times you get into these late game stages, you know, what's going to kill you, you know, come late game is probably going to be CC, so Quicksilver Sash, a very, very good item to deal with that.
Jack's gonna go ahead and just solo Dragon. Uncontested, it looks like.
It's a good heads-up play. Again, both teams pretty much even in gold. The Dragon will change this, but still a very, very even game. A lot of these team fights too, they haven't been very decisive. You know, both teams have been either, you know, picking up a few kills, but they're both low. They can't really, you know, pull off one or the other, and you know, maybe, you know, this game, just these teams being so evenly matched, this is why, you know, we saw a 50-minute game 1. It looks like we might be heading towards the same thing here in this game.
Yeah, this has already been a very excellent match. Both teams back and forth, and the gold lead has barely, it's actually been on both sides the advantage.
Yeah, and I don't think it's ever gotten higher than maybe 3 or 4K for either side at any point, so solid game from both these teams. And if you are tuning in or you haven't been following this so far, this is a best of 3. This is game 2. Tasty, the blue team, is actually up 1 game so far in this best of 3 series. Rampage looking to maybe even it out and go to a game 3. They have 2 oracles, so they're making sure they have vision control here. Jack's running in to help out this fight. Baron will go down soon. Soraka's going to be able to help clear out this ward. And a lot of great poke, actually, from the purple team, although Lee Sin's able to eat a lot of that, and Jack's maybe trying to bait a lot of engagement here. Lee Sin's going to go in. Great flash. Tempest to slow everybody down. Morgana just waiting to get in there, buying in there. Still the stun on 2 targets. Just barely misses the stun onto Janna, but now they are chasing her down. I don't know if they are quite going to be able to get out of this. Jax is running down towards the enemy base. TF is going to fall out of here. And Vayne untouched. I do not know where Jax is going quite yet. Maybe he's running down to get the inhib.
Ooh, he is.
Yeah, sneaky Jax. And Lee Sin's going to go back to defend it.
Back.
And they're probably going to try to do Baron here. There could be a clutch. No, wait, there's not going to be no clutch true shot barrage because it was used in that last team fight. Could be a mystic shot. Who knows? I doubt it's going to be.
That was actually a funny fight too. Lee Sin, when he engaged, he kicked Jax to go back into them, but he kicked him right into this wall. This little tiny choke right here. And then when they ran up, Nidalee came in to be hero. Hey guys, I'll help you out. And ran right into binding, instantly died. 5v4 at that point, right there.
Yeah, right now blue team does have the advantage. They do have the Baron buff. Now, will they be able to convert that into a turret kill? We know that Team Rampage has been very, very savvy so far at trying to go down and sneak that inhib, so that might be a punishment for them if they show their hand and show that, like, hey, we're going to push mid lane. They might sneak a Jax or a Diddley down there to kill their inhibitor in the meantime, so gotta be careful. Vayne going back now. Building up another big damage item, probably going to be Infinity Edge, I imagine, next. That will fill her whole item build out.
I think Purple needs to do a split push of some sort with Nidalee and TF, because right now they're not winning these team fights. I don't think they can. Mundo is a late game beast. Morgana is Morgana. She'll have her black shield and ult, whatnot, always. Can't really do these team fights at this point. So what they really need to do is split them up, because Vayne is also a late game beast. I don't really think they can compete head on head right now. So they have to split them up.
Yeah, I agree. I think that is the... Actually, dude, we can actually see that Nidalee is split pushing bottom at the same time. And this, even if they, back off, this will actually waste the Baron buff of Team Tasty. Now Jax split pushing top. They have 3 people pushing mid, putting a ton of damage on the Soraka. But Vayne has popped her ult, is moving in here, wants to chase us down. Howling Gale just barely going to catch Vayne. Vayne tumbling after this. Shirello's Reverie is popped to run out of this, and they should be able to fully back off. Meanwhile, Nidalee and Jax split pushing. And this is great play. This is exactly what Team Rampage actually needs to do.
TF needs to not use his wildcards to harass at this point and just clearly and strictly kill these creeps.
Yeah, and they will clear this out really quickly. Vayne putting tons of damage onto the turret, and Nidalee getting chased by Lee Sin through all the turrets around. She's going to link up with Jax in 2v1. I don't think Lee Sin's going to be able to push them away. 3-man team just trying to buy time so they can push down this turret possibly. Lee Sin dragon kicking away Jax to keep him off of that bottom turret, trying to put as much damage as they can here. And meanwhile, Lisa's doing a great job of clearing the wave while he's harassing them while they're pushing this turret. It's working out really well. Dark Bandit's going to eat. Meanwhile, back at the purple base, he's going to eat onto the super minion. Soraka in a lot of trouble with burst damage right there. Gets black shielded and comes out barely alive with about 200, 300 health.
And as that is happening mid, they have Nidalee pushing bot, swinging top, and swinging back down to bottom. And as that Lee Sin was clearing this wave, if you didn't notice, is like he dragon kicked Jax into all the creeps. There was about 7 or 8 creeps right there that Lee Sin can't really clear. He doesn't have the AoE for it. He perfectly did clear those creeps, and they would have lost the tower, but that ultimate ended up saving it.
Yeah, it was very, very smart. Now Sybil in a little bit of trouble, but he did his job. He was able to take down another base turret, so they have 2 exposed inhibs now, and this is beautiful play by Rampage. It's a great response and exactly what they have to do.
Not only do they force their whole team to go kill Jax, but they may even almost get mid tower where they can always swing back later and just even backdoor it with the TF and his Lich Bane.
Lee Sin all over this enemy team, but he might die in response. Safeguards back to his team, just trying to buy enough time for them to land. Flash, Dark Binding misses. Flash, great flash by Ezreal right there, dodging that. And Nidalee's back on the bottom turret.
Nidalee's on the hit, but she cannot 1v1 this Vayne. Vayne's gonna destroy you.
And red buff Vayne is hard to escape, but Nidalee...
And she does flash with the red buff. Nidalee just has to get to the brush, and she'll be fine. Actually, she seems to be okay.
Yeah, she should be good. Great work there. Now, the unfortunate part is these hits keep healing up, but it's great pressure and keeps Tasty in base. They can't win, straight up in a team fight. So, why team fight at that point? Rampage, playing this out perfectly, doing exactly what they need to do. Here we go, 44 minutes in. A slight 2k gold lead, but really 2k gold at 45 minutes in is not a big deficit. It might as well be even.
Maybe.
push onto mid here. And here comes the back doors again. Italy charging towards Tasty's base. They need to just go all in on this turret as soon as they can on this wave to make anything out of this. Possibly pick up a kill. Morgana's going to go in. Looks like she might try to dive for Soul Shackle. They will clear this turret, and Morgana will pop her Soul Shackle. Oh my gosh, Ezreal gets baited in just slightly. Will he get picked up by this red buff? The Janna bubble just barely saving him. So 1 inhib down, probably going to lose 2 inhibs for this, but now we have a base race on. Tasty Gem's going to try to clear these turrets and kill the Nexus, because otherwise they will be down a lot for this change. True Shot Barrage coming in, trying to clear this out. Full engagement coming on here. Janna monsooning back out. This Lee Sin chasing and trying to get a kill. Lee Sin will fall. They've killed 1 Nexus turret. Meanwhile, back at the other enemy's base, they're clearing out Nexus turrets as well. They're trading. They're both with 1 Nexus turret left. It looks like it's going to be here, but I don't think they can clear it fast enough. Mundo gets killed, and I think it is going to be a win. They're going to kill it and win with the base race. Team Rampage. Oh my gosh, we will have a game 3. That is some exciting action.